Hey guys, today on the Quick and Dirty, the top 10 things you are secretly being evaluated on during your job interview that they're not going to tell you about. Number one, the basics. Did you get the basics right? And the basics here means A, did you show up on time? And B, do you look the part to join this organization? Simple, easy, get these things under your belt as wins and you're already into the interview partially successful. Get these two things wrong and you're dead in the water, and the next half an hour is going to be a waste of everyone's time. Get there on time for an in-person meeting 15 minutes ahead of the time the interview is supposed to start. You can look at your resume, you can get your questions ready that you're going to ask the interviewer, you can get yourself calm and composed and ready to give an effective interview. If it's a Zoom interview, make sure ahead of time you have the latest version of the software downloaded, your internet connection is working, your camera and lighting are working. Don't leave anything to chance and try and log into a Zoom call 30 seconds before it's supposed to start and have some unforeseen glitch derail your interview. Second part is looking the part. If you're going to work on Wall Street, you better be wearing a suit for your interview. If you're going to go work as an IT tech support specialist, maybe a polo shirt and khakis will suffice. But understand the culture that you're trying to join and look like you already work there. Number two, do you understand my business? The interviewer is going to want to know, hey, do you understand what we do here? Do you understand who our competitors are? Do you understand what we're trying to accomplish in the marketplace? If they don't explicitly ask you that, you should come prepared with questions that let them know you're thinking about it, you've done your research, and you can come in on day one understanding their industry and their business and be a team player that can contribute right away. And you're not going to have to learn the business before you learn the skills of the organization. Number three, can I teach you? The interviewer is going to want to know from you that you are a sponge, that when you walk into their organization on day one, you can learn things from them and you'll take that and assimilate it into your job skill set. They are not going to expect that you know everything immediately, but they are going to want to know that you are ready, willing, and able to take instruction and learn quickly so that you can contribute as fast as possible. Number four, are you a team player? Are you willing to do things that might be outside of your job description? If they don't explicitly ask you that, make sure you come prepared with examples that you can tell them, stories that you can relate that show how in your past jobs you were a team player and you went above and beyond the call of duty. This will go miles to letting them know that you are ready, willing to contribute, and you might be able to add value beyond what they have actually hired you for. Number five, what's your track record at other organizations that you've worked at? Now, they probably have your resume and they've probably checked up on your references, but make sure you come prepared with stories and examples of how you were a team player at the other places that you worked, what your job responsibilities were, and how that contributed to the success of the overall team that you worked with. Number six, will you put your needs ahead of my needs? So the interviewer is going to want to understand, hey, when push comes to shove, when the chips are down, how's this person going to react? Are they going to say, hey, it's time for me to take vacation, or I'm going to call in sick for 4 days when it's really tough, when it's really rough, when maybe the weather is not great, when maybe the situation in the office is tense or tight or uncomfortable? This person is going to actually show up and put up for the organization, and they're going to value the organization's needs higher than their own personal needs. Number seven, how much do you actually need this job? If you come into a job interview reeking of desperation, it's a giant turnoff to an interviewer, just the same way as it's a giant turnoff to a person you might be trying to meet or court or hang out with. You do not want to reek of desperation. Even if this is your only job interview in the past 9 months, you have to act and present yourself as if you already have 6 offers on the table and this is just another place that you're considering to work at. Number 8, what are your goals? Do you have goals? Well, you definitely should have goals. You definitely should be able to relate them, and you definitely should be able to tie them into the organization's goals you're looking to join. This means you and the organization will be looking to grow together. This is a great way to let your interviewer know that you are ready, willing, and able to jump in on day one and help them succeed while you succeed. Number 9, do you take the initiative? Every employer would rather have people that work for them who they have to pull back from challenges rather than push into challenges. They want to know you can distinguish yourself from your other competitors or other people interviewing from this job by telling them, I am a hard charger, I am looking to solve problems, I am looking to get ahead, I am very motivated, and my initiative is one of the key components of my personality. I am not cautious, I am not going to shrink away from challenges. I am ready, willing, and able to jump up and stick myself out there and try and solve the challenges that confront this organization. And number 10, the big one, the one that if you fail this one, forget it, the job's interview's over, you're not getting the job. That is, can I trust you? What are you going to do when no one else is looking? How are your ethical standards? How are your moral standards? Can I trust you with the secrets of this organization? Can I trust you with the financials of this organization? Overall, if I'm not looking and your supervisor isn't looking at you, what are you going to do? Are you going to stick your hand in the till and take some money out? You're going to give things away for free? Or are you a moral, upright, straight shooter that has the ethics to work in this organization and to help us all succeed? So that's it, the top 10 things you are secretly being evaluated on during your job interview that they might not tell you about. Take them to heart, do good things, and I'll see you next time.